Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Intuitive Rose, nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So today, y'all, we're going to do another pick a card reading on this topic. So feel free to choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right. And if you feel drawn to, feel free to choose more than one. That's again only if you feel drawn to. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's begin. All right. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading, pile number 1. So let's see what is low-key intimidating about you, okay? So do keep in mind, you guys, that this reading is going to have 2 parts, all right? The first part is the part that you're watching now, and then the second half will be available on Patreon, okay? So if you're interested in checking that out towards the end of the reading, definitely click the link in my bio. So let's see. We're going to start with tarot. We have 9 of Swords. All right, so some of you guys, y'all may actually struggle with getting a proper sleep, a good night's rest. I'm even getting a message like maybe you're experiencing like pain somewhere, like it could be headaches, back pain. Someone could have sprained something as well. Take it how it may resonate with you, but I sense with this 9 of Swords here that, you know, there's something troubling you. There's something keeping you from being, keeping you from operating in your best energy, okay? However, with the 10 of Pentacles here, it makes me feel like this isn't really stopping you. I feel like you're still able to proceed even though you may be, troubled by something, even though you may worry about somebody. I sense that you still, get up, you do what you have to do. Some of you guys, y'all may also work like an extra job or something like that here. The 9 of Swords makes me feel like you're not able to really get what you need right now, but you make whatever you have work, okay? And this is low-key intimidating. The 10 of Pentacles makes me also feel like you're able to stretch your money, all right? So people may find it intimidating that you're able to, live off of your savings, or you don't have to touch your savings, okay? It's like you, again, make something work. And if you notice something is, getting close to, all right, I'm gonna have to buy this, I'm gonna have to get this, you make it possible. That's what it is. So you either, pick up the extra shift, you sacrifice some things, like, okay, so today I'm not gonna get my nails done, or this month I'm not going to get that, that game that I've been wanting. Like, it's something like that here. You know how to stretch things. You also sacrifice a lot, but I feel like it does play an effect, because the 9 of Swords does make me feel like these are things that, trouble you, worry you, or make you feel stressed, okay? But I see you make whatever you have work for you, all right? And this is intimidating. Some of you guys, there could also be a case where like you lost weight or you didn't gain weight, so you're still able to rock your outfits that you've been rocking for the past couple of years, all right? Because I'm seeing like a transition between the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles, like with the weight on the images here. So maybe, you don't have to spend money on new clothes this year, all right? You still have some things that, say in the garage, in the basement, that you can still fit, all right? And this is what's low-key intimidating. I do feel like some of you guys, people may feel like you snack a lot, but it doesn't go anywhere. Or if it does, it ends up, going to the places that, compliment you even better, okay? I also feel like, especially with the 9 of Swords here, people feel like you are just effortlessly attractive, okay? Even like with a hoodie on, with a cover up on, okay? With a bandana, headband. Like, it's something about like your body still being very attractive, even though it may not be the strongest body, it may not be the tonest, body, or the slimmest, whatever, whatever we're talking about here. But it's something about you still having an effortless appeal to you, okay? And this is what's low-key intimidating. I do feel like someone here stays up at night and you're like prepping for something. This could be you study really hard, you meal prep, okay? It's something about your time management. I feel like you also are learning how to cope with something, and this is what's low-key intimidating, pawn number 1. I'm reading the 9 of Swords, and it says, we all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. So I feel like you do have these moments, of overthinking or feeling anxious. However, a lot of people don't see this from you, okay? So you may suffer in silence. You may keep some things private. All right, so a lot of people don't really know your stressors right now, but I sense, it's present here. But it's something about you still being able to like do what you have to do, feed the dogs, feed the cats, take the kids to school, get your work done, study. Like, you are a full-time everything, okay? Everything when it comes to work, when it comes to, family life as well, when it comes to your, health goals, your fitness goals. I feel like you try your best to incorporate something, okay? And this is what's low-key intimidating, because it shows that you try. You don't give up, okay? I see there has been some times you wanted to give up, but it's like, why do that? Because you have some sort of end goal as well. This is what's low-key intimidating. So you have something to look forward to. You have something that you're working towards, okay? And a lot of people find this intimidating because they don't have this. You guys could actually be entrepreneurs or working on having your own business, okay? But it's taking some time, okay? Because the 10 of Pentacles, that's not an overnight process, all right? That's like years, that's investments, okay? But it's something that you have been working towards, or, something that you want to work towards, okay? So you have some sort of plan, some sort of goal, and this puts you in a direction, all right? So you know what you have to do. You know what you have to sacrifice. You know what you have to work on. You know what you have to study. You know what you have to invest in, all right? There's some things that that you have to do, and other people around you may feel, maybe confused, maybe feeling stuck, like they don't know, because they don't have that sense of direction, because there's uncertainty as to what they want to do. All right, so this is what's low-key intimidating, is that you know what you want to do, and you are working towards it. Some of you guys could also have a lot of animals or something, because the 10 of Pentacles shows all these cats. So you can also have a lot of something, okay? Maybe you guys are collectors, okay? And also, what I get from this with the 10 of Pentacles is that you have an abundance in multiple things. This could be family, you have siblings, you have parents, or, you have uncles, aunts. Like, it's someone around you that sees that you have so much that you can do. You have so many supporters too. That could be another thing with this 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of support. Even if it's not being vocalized to you, you may have people around you that help you with certain things. Like, maybe you have someone that babysits or takes the kids, where they need to go. Like, it's something like that here, okay? Yeah. So we're going to go to part 2 of the reading. If this is resonating with you so far, definitely check out my Patreon to finish the other half of the reading, okay? All right, so if you chose pawn number 2, this is your reading, pawn number 2. So let's see, what is low-key intimidating? I just want to tell you guys that the time is currently 2:22, so you guys could be seeing this angel number, okay? Also, y'all keep in mind that this reading will have 2 parts to it, okay? So the first part is the part that you're watching now, and the second part will be available on Patreon, okay? So towards the end of the video, if you feel drawn to watch the second half, definitely check out the description box for the Patreon link, okay? So let's begin. What is low-key intimidating? Alrighty. What's low-key intimidating? I feel like some of you guys, y'all do spell work, Okay, so some people could I do feel like you have a lot of people that are actually very open-minded when it comes to this. However, there's also this thought in the back of their head, like, just because they know how to do this, they use it for good. I also hope that, I would never get on their bad side, because I wouldn't want them to put a spell on me. Like something like that here. I also feel like what's intimidating could be like your divine protection. You could work with angels. You can work with your ancestors. Okay, you may talk about this, or people have witnessed, people receive their karma by hurting you. So I do feel like you have some sort of story, or maybe even stories. There's definitely some sort of history that backs up something. Okay, so it's like, all right, I know pot number 2, they're not playing. I know they are professional. I know that they have that, protection that they talk about. Oh, I know. So that could be what's intimidating for some of you guys, okay? For any of you that is not into, spell work, spirituality, it could also refer to you having like a good foundation, a good living situation as well. Maybe, the ideal living situation would be, living with your partner, or even living by yourself, having kids, that white picket fence. I'm not trying to make it like, like the movies or anything, but there's something that you have that's like the ideal, like, oh, I love that. I love that pot number 2, they have, the key to their own place, like it's in their name, or they have a loving connection. They have a partner that's been with them since, day one, or, their child's father or child's mother is still in their life. It's something like that here. All right. And this is what's intimidating. I actually feel like you're somebody that you value healthy connections. Okay. So you may have a lot of them. Even if it's just a small group, it's still like healthy connections. This could be seen in your connection with your parents. This could be seen in, the connection with your children, your partner, your siblings, okay? Your aunts, your uncles, your immediate family. I see you valuing connections, okay? And there's also people witnessing how much you guys support and help one another. And this is intimidating, because not everyone has that. Not everyone was, raised in a healthy foundation, in a stable and secure one. Okay. So, and I do know that's something that I remember always thinking about when I was younger. Like, I would have loved if my parents were together when I was a child, but that's what I was thinking as a child. So it's possible you could be around people that is still in the, the process of growing. And, there could even be children, young adults, adolescents, teenagers viewing you as someone that you have it all. Like you have it all. Okay. And I'm not necessarily getting evil eye. It just feels like, there is some comparison. Okay. And this is what's intimidating. All right. Yeah. I just see the 10 of Cups and then the Magician. So exactly what I just said. The witchy vibes, and then the family is like, you guys are also very much connected to your soul family. So you may have like, a couple connections that you feel like, there was for sure life with them in a previous time. All right. And this can even refer to you guys having a connection or friendship, since middle school, since elementary, since high school, since college. I'm hearing way back when. Okay. So yeah, you've been definitely in healthy connections for a while. I also feel like what's low-key intimidating is that you guys have very good communication skills. You guys could be a Gemini, or you could have like Gemini placements. All right, because I'm looking at the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords, it shows this young lady on a mountain, and she's looking for a book to read. Okay, and it says curiosity is a type of magic. So exactly what I said. File number 2. You guys let curiosity, run right through you, and I feel like this is being used in a good way. So it's like you're always eager to learn. You're always eager to listen to someone, to hear someone out. Like, I feel like you really try your best to be open-minded the best way you can. All right, even if you may not agree with certain things, with a certain way of living, a certain mindset, a certain belief. It's something about you still, being an open ear. And I feel like this is what's intimidating, because you teach people like, wow, I would love to be like that. I would love to be able to listen to someone that, I don't really, resonate with their religion or resonate with their kind of lifestyle, but I would love to be able to have an open mind. It's something that you do. Okay. Yeah, and you could also have a variety of friend groups. Some of you guys, what's low-key intimidating could also be like mixed. You could be mixed. You could have children that's mixed. This could even refer to maybe knowing different languages. Okay. Yeah. I also being able to just blend. Like, you are able to get along with almost everybody. You may actually know this already about yourself. Like, you're someone that you get along with almost everybody. Okay. And this is what's low-key intimidating. All right. So some of you guys, what's intimidating too is that you type fast. That's random, but yeah, you could type fast. That's intimidating. You guys could also like to read. You may like to read. We have strength. You're definitely good at something. Some of you guys, what's intimidating too is how you teach. Your profession may be something that, a lot of people may view as like easy. You could definitely be a teacher. Okay. So again, the connections that you have with your students, your children, as a parent, technically, as a parent, you are for sure a teacher. Okay. So there's something about how you parent, how you teach, okay, is intimidating, because I feel like you have people around you that did not have that growing up, or, they take a lot from you. Okay. When I mean by take a lot is like, they could learn a lot from you. And I feel like they realize that they do learn a lot from you. So this is what's intimidating, part number 2. Okay. So you teach people around you how to talk to a child, how to, take care of a child, like how to clean how to fix a car. Like, you are a teacher, okay? And this is what's low-key intimidating, because people feel like you know how to do everything, or the way your method of teaching and learning is like a lot of people could really, use, okay? What's also intimidating is that you could write a book. Like, your whole life could really be a book that people would be absolutely open to reading and actually take so much from it. Okay. So yeah, if this is resonating with you so far, we're going to jump right into part number 2. All right. Definitely check out the Patreon link in the description box below if you feel drawn to. Okay. All right. So if you chose part number 3, this is your reading, part number 3. So let's see what is low-key intimidating about you, okay? So we're going to start with the tarot, and then we're going to end it with oracle. All right, and also keep in mind, you guys, that this reading will have 2 parts to it. All right, the first part is the part that you're listening to now, and the second part will be available on Patreon. So towards the end of the video, if you feel drawn to, definitely check out the Patreon link in the description box, okay? So let's get started. I'm already getting the message that what's intimidating is that you guys, y'all could do like some sort of sport. Okay. It can even be like a random, unknown, not common sport. Okay. For another group of you, this could just be, you're into taking care of your body physically. All right. So you're into, physical movement. You could walk, you could ride bikes. You could play soccer. Okay. Some of you, what's also intimidating as a parent, you could, go to your parents' games. All right. And this is what's intimidating. Some of you guys, y'all could also have a successful child, like a child who is, because we have temperance here. So it's making me think of, how like temperance has like, normally in the Rider Waite deck, it shows like an angel that's like balancing 2 different things. So it's making me also think of like a mini me, or like another version of me. So a child reflects something about you. Okay, so this could be good parenting. Yeah, there's definitely something about a reflection as well. Even if it's not 100%, I feel like there's a child of yours. If, for my parents out there listening, there's definitely a child of yours that people are finding intimidating. I don't know if this person is very successful or they're just very popular. They're very well known, active. Okay. You can have a son or daughter that plays basketball or football. For another group of you may have like a successful, child that is doing really good in their life. Like maybe they are in their own place or they have their own business. Okay. There's something like that here. I'm getting a parent and child dynamic here. All right. Some of you guys, y'all could even foster. Okay. This is what's intimidating. With the Temperance card here, I also pick up on you being a humanitarian. All right. You're someone that is always looking to help someone in any way. Okay. You're a good human being. Okay. And again, it shows in your children. For another group of you, you may have a child that is this humanitarian, like they are the sweetest person on earth. Okay, that could be another thing that I'm getting. Your child could receive a lot of praise, or maybe it's you that receives a lot of praise. There's definitely like someone that receives praise, and there's also a mini version of you. Okay, some of you guys, what's low-key intimidating too is that you could be into gardening. You could also have like a lot of people give you gifts. Okay, not necessarily have them give you gifts, like people are wanting to get you stuff. They want to buy you stuff. They want to buy you flowers. They want to pay for your meal. They want to buy you a cup of coffee. All right, and this is what's intimidating. Okay, especially if you were maybe recently out with a group of people and you were the one who got axed out. It's something like that here. People find this to be intimidating. And another thing is, people could talk about like how you're eccentric as well, because the Temperance card, like just the way she is styled, is giving a very eccentric vibe, and it's different. Okay, it's again not common. Like I got that example of the sport. There's something that is not common. It's very different, but it stands out, and this is what's intimidating. Okay. So yeah, some of you guys could also like the color brown or yellow, purple. I'm also seeing purple. So let's see. And you could also be a coffee drinker, or maybe you are a, tea drinker. All right. So let's see. We have Page of Cups. Y'all, oh my gosh. Confirmation. Didn't I say there's like a mini version of you? Some of you guys, y'all have a child that people are intimidated by. Okay. I'm just going to say it. The Page of Cups is definitely giving a child. And this child may be, they may not even be a child, but they may be your child. Okay. I see that here. Some of you guys, this is an actual like little child that we're talking about here. All right. And this is what's intimidating. I feel like there's also someone being their own person, being very different, being very, again, eccentric. Okay. And this is what's intimidating. I also see the ocean. Someone's child could be a water sign. Maybe you could be a water sign. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. Temperance could also talk about Sagittarius energy. I also get Libra as well, because of the two elements that Temperance bring. Okay. The balanced. So it's definitely something in regards to this. How someone expresses themselves, how you express yourself, how you share things as well. I feel like when you share good news, you share it like, oh, we all won. We all won this, okay? And another thing is, like, you're always looking to share. This is what's intimidating, because I just peeped that too. Both of the cards, they're both holding a cup. They're both holding a cup. So, again, this is what's intimidating, because, I win, you win. All right? People feel like you are always sharing your winnings, your earnings. You are naturally this person. You want to do this. This could definitely be someone's love language here, gift giving. All right. And this is what's intimidating, because I feel like people know that you do this from the kindness of your heart. Okay. Yeah. You have a child that, this can even be your future child, you guys. This could really be a future child, because there's a child here. And I just pulled a card, y'all. We got the Hierophant. And there's literally a mom and a daughter. and then the grandma. So it's a generation here. Another thing that people find low-key intimidating is that you have broken some sort of generational cycle curse, all right, in the family. Okay, you may be the first daughter or the first son to do something. Okay, this can even go to the gentle parenting, hearing your children out, letting your children speak, letting your children have a voice. Okay, the Hierophant definitely makes me feel like also like new morals that, you know, give someone character. I'm sorry, not just character, but also like this passion, okay, this empathy as well, because that's another thing. Like, I feel like certain things like we are brought to believe in, it could alter how we see other things, how we take on other things. So I feel like whatever you're doing, whatever you're teaching, it's allowing your child, it's allowing you to really have this open perspective, okay? So you're always looking to reflect, you're always looking to grow. You actually have this ability to look at yourself and to truly ask yourself, like, you know, is this right? Is this wrong? You know, and was I wrong to do this? Like, it's something like that here, and you actually have this ability, all right, to really redirect yourself into a manner that, you know, operates from love, operates from, again, compassion, from empathy, okay? And this is what's intimidating, all right? I love this. We're going to jump into pile number 2, all right? So if this is resonating with you so far, pile number 3, definitely check out the link in the description box below, okay?